download. That's when we're we got Master P in the neighborhood, man. And Master P, first off, we gotta say welcome back to the neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Welcome back.
I'm glad to be.
Years ago, you gave us a blueprint.
Yes.
And everything that you said in this blueprint came true.
I'm about to give you another blueprint.
Yeah.
Big.
Hello.
Yeah. So okay? First off, what's going down with Master P?
Well, you know the new single "Bricks to a Million" is going crazy online right now, and the new mixtape Al Capone, 3 million downloads already. I mean, I was selling to kids, parents, and now I'm selling to this generation, which is crazy because I was hot in '99 and now I'm hot in 2013.
Go in there.
The
You got the
best of
family
both
members.
worlds. It's crazy though, man. I think it's about just making good music and having your swag. Is like I be telling people, you're not in the music business till you have a hit record. And you know, as long as I've been knowing you, Big, I never brought you nothing till I had a hit record.
Right. And you had hits though.
Yeah, I had.
Hey
hits.
P, let me ask you this: did you feel like in music, did you kind of just step away, step back, where you're not as interested? What was going down with P when you just kind of like, I'm cool?
I think I had to try to find myself, Big. You know how you make so much money and you sell so many records.
No, not at all. I don't know that.
You know that.
Explain that to us.
You know what? After selling 75 million records, I decided to. I try to do the right thing, you know.
Right.
I start, you know.
Which you continue to do, though.
I do, but the thing about it, I feel I wasn't myself because, you know, I cleaned my music up and I said I was going to walk away from this, but at the end of the day, man, this is my God-given talent, and I come from the streets, and I can't change who I am, you know, and I want anybody that's listening to realize you can't change who you are. You could be a better person. You know, I have schools, you know, I have a foundation, I'm always giving back, but at the same time, with me being relevant and being who I am, that I could reach more kids. I tell kids, even though you're in the ghetto, don't forget about the next generation. I realize in life, I'm never gonna be perfect.
Right.
I'm always gonna be Master P, the ice cream man, no matter what they do. You know, and they're gonna keep going back to that. So I say, you know, I might as well be the best person I could be. So, you know, that's where this new mixtape Al Capone came from. And
it's got to be a balance, though, because you don't want to go so far that you go here and you kind of separate yourself from this. You know what I'm saying? And with the way that No Limit is right now, and knowing what your history is, you could walk away from a lot or everything. You know what I'm saying? And not even help youngsters. Or why is it important for Master P to go back? And it's not like you go back and you exploit it. You're not the dude that's like, oh, I can make money off of these cats doing this.
I want
and never touch the soil. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause there's labels where cats never touch the soil, don't want to go out there. What makes P go back and grab that raw talent?
Because I know there's so many other Master P's out there that haven't been discovered and want opportunity and need that chance. And I feel like if I find somebody, it's almost like, because I could never be in, like I love God, I believe in the church, and I feel this is my way. Because I can't be no preacher or nothing like that. So my thing, this is the way I help my people, you know, to go back and find that underdog, you know, that alley boy, that Fat Trill, that TC, you know what I'm saying? That Benji B.
With everybody that rap in your ear, though, how do you find
I ain't trying to hear everybody. You gotta show me something now. You know, right now I gotta be able to see that you investing in yourself before I invest in you.
Cats gotta work just as hard as you, so cats can't come in and not work hard knowing what your blueprint is.
Yeah, well, you know, this whole Louis V mob, man, is it's a whole different era right now.
Now, what's Louis V mob? You done bought Louis V? What did you buy? What did you buy now, man? Good Lord.
Find everything.
Do you have one of a Louis tank?
It's coming, man.
Good Lord have mercy, man.
We just, you know, the thing about it is, you know, it's about being prestige. You know, it's some ghetto stuff, but it's about taking it to the next level and having a vision. I think that it's something that's untapped right now. When you think about, you know, every kid in the hood, you know, you think about Louis Vuitton, or you think about, you know, even like with the Al Capone and the whole mob thing, is a movement.
Right.
And so, you know, this 2013, you know, we ain't just running around with suits on and all that stuff. So we like, you know, how could we take this thing to another level? So I got a couple of Louis Vuitton floors in the house. And,
as you should, brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, you know, on the song I said last year, because, you know, you go through ups and downs in life. I go on the song, on the hook, I go, last year we barely eat. This year we doing it on them Lewis sheets. Broke haters. They get nothing. I'm in the zoo acting.
You talking about somebody else because you was eating last year. You can't even say last decade.
You've been good.
You know,
right, I know what you mean.
You know, but I'm just saying when you go from having a lot, my lifestyle is big in the things that I enjoy out of life. So I got even when I was in a project, I think it ain't about like what you have, you know. Just even with you, big, you know, say, okay, I need this much to survive. But if you spin, you say, okay, well, I got to get out here and do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're a real entrepreneur and you're a real businessman, you look at life and say, okay, well, if I'm at this level, how could I get to the next level? And with me, that's basically what it is. I think with this internet and this digital game, I'm not on this. I don't have to go sell CDs out the trunk of my car. Right. I'm not playing basketball to where I need my legs. I need my swag. And I realize right now this digital game with the brand that No Limit has here in international, it could be $1 billion business. And, you know, and I think that's what I gave the blueprint to these guys around here, that you don't have to go sell your soul and do a 360 deal just to get your music on iTunes. Yeah. You know, because if you get a hit record on iTunes, you could get the money. Instead of getting 10 cents, you could get $1.
Are you good with words we can't say, oh, legendary, or you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Nah, I ain't made it there yet.
Yeah. So you figure
I'm still writing the movie.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm the director. I'm still making the movie. You ain't. I'm just, you know, they say legendary, but I'm like, who they talking about?
Right.
I'm still going, man.
We ain't seen it yet.
You ain't even seen the best yet, Big. I feel like Benjamin Button around here. Right. All the No Limit fans, they just begged me, and I just start feeling like, you know how you at home, I think it's like Michael Jordan when he playing basketball and he quit. And then the people, he know he still had it in him, and people want like, man, come on, you need to come on. And it's like with me,
especially when you can.
Yeah, when you can still do it. And I'm sitting at home like, man, I'm watching this stuff on TV. I'm seeing all these other artists. I'm like, man, what am I doing? You know, you know, you going through.
Did you ever feel like, not that they doing it wrong, but like, damn, like,
I just felt like they doing me again. Think about it. It's like you say, this is you. So it's like I feel like this generation is all my kids, and I taught them this, and it's like, but this is where the music is at right now. It's on some southern, jump around in the club, go crazy, and this is what I started. You know, the whole bounce, bout it, you know, syndrome, and it's like that's where the music at, and that's where you hear the. And I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing what happened was Gucci Mane kind of like got me back into this because it was like, he was like, big dog, you still could do this. I'm like, man, I'm chilling right now. But he motivated me, and I really, you know, I got real love for him for doing that. Do you think
you made too much? You know how sometimes it's like you're not as hungry for certain things?
You know, but it's like I did have to get that eye of the tiger again. I feel like the movie Rocky, you know, and going back home and being with my people, and, you know, and I'm going to tell y'all the one thing, you know, meeting, coming out here to California. See that, man?
Come on. Tell it.
No, but it was like hooking up with 1,500. Like from out here, these guys had that music that made me, you know, just go crazy. And then with Nipsey Hussle and Game and getting in that, I said, man, look, you know, Game was like, big dog, you still got it. And then it was like, and then I met my homeboy from New Orleans, Diesel. He out here making music. Me and him got in the studio, started making big records. And then I met this little youngster in 11th grade out here that was making southern music. I mean, that's who made Bricks to a Million, Young Bugatti. This kid in 11th grade. I gotta say Free Sosa, that's my little homie, and you know, I'm definitely trying to help him to see, you know, the things that I had to see in life. Like once you get money and you know, you get fame, you have to have like a stable mind and know what you're going through. So whatever I could help him with, you know, once he get out of this situation, I'm definitely gonna reach out to him and you know, give him that advice and say, man, look at what you're gonna lose if you don't get it together. So he definitely a talented young brother, you know what I'm saying? So I even got some, you know, little kid on my label, TC. I think he's the best talent in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's locked up now on attempt murder charge, and it's like, man, he's 19 years old, and it's like, man, we don't need to do that when you got this type of talent.
Let me ask you this, man. What's your relationship like right now with Mystical? Because I know Mystical is one of those cats that, you know, we saw him shine with No Limit.
Yeah.
And now Mystical is over with Cash Money.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with Mystical?
Man, my relationship great. You know, at the time I wasn't doing music and I was trying to get it together. So, you know, when he got out of jail, you know, I think that, you know, Cash Money had it popping. So, you know, it was a good move for him, I guess. Mystical called me the other day because he's in a club in Baton Rouge, and my song came on. He said, "Man, Big Dog, it sounds like 99. Your music going hard down here." And I said, "You know, Mike, let's do some stuff." He was like, "Man, you know, let's do some music." And like, you know, we about to get in the studio right now because, you know, we like brothers, man.
Right.
It's like,
so you know, it's one side is business.
oh,
like,
yeah.
Go do that.
Yeah, go do it. Because at the time I wasn't doing nothing big.
Right.
If I was in the game like I am right now, Mystical would be right here.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, no telling what's going to happen. Like, that's my, you know, with us, we make good music together.
Yeah,
sometimes it got to be a fit. It ain't just like
can't force
who's
it.
hot or what's going on. I think at the time, you know, you just get out of jail and you want to get with the hottest team out there. And they always wanted Mystical. They feel like Mystical is one of the hottest in the city. You know, I would have did the same thing.
You did something for me last week.
Yeah, that's the Brick to a Million.
Yeah, all right, Brick to a Million. The beginning.
Yeah. What
Right
about
up top.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
go in.
I go in. I always go in. I just tell the truth.
And let me know if I'm wrong on these lyrics right here. New niggas wearing dresses. Fuck it. I ain't scared to address it. Gangsta niggas on skateboards. I'm at the house breaking motherfucking headboards. Real niggas stand up. Did I read that wrong?
Yeah, that was right there. $3 dudes,
correct.
man up.
Man, $3 boy, they don't make them.
Yeah.
You know, so
You have to address it.
yeah. So what made Master P get in? Because Master P, you're not known for going for jugglers. You don't just go for throats.
Like even that ain't a diss. I never made a diss record, and like I said, I think that a lot of people, if you feel salty behind that, then like I said, the shoe fit wet. I'm not afraid to address it. I just feel like in hip hop, we at a state to where we either gonna be real or we not. You know, and that's just it. I'm just addressing what I see. And that, to be honest with you, Big, that particular song wasn't even about nobody in hip hop, but I think people taking it like that. This was one of these guys that I felt that worked at the radio station that didn't believe in me, told me that it was over for me. And he riding up on the skateboard and got like a little mini skirt on. So I was like, and this a new dude into the business.
Okay.
He telling me that it was over for me, but I just think if these cats want to take that like that, then that's on them. But this dude motivated me to get back into the business, you know.
But if they think it's them, like I'm not saying it, but I'm not, you know.
Not well. I mean, I just think it's almost like if you feel guilty about something, then that's something you need to address with yourself. I'm just saying I'm not afraid to. Exactly.
Yep.
A guilty conscience. You're right.
Guilty conscience.
You're right.
$1 million, man.
Yeah, I need the money. You're right.
Hey man, give us all $1 million, man.
Come on, man.
You know.
As far as the once feud that went on with Cash Money and No Limit, is it still there or how is that?
See, y'all gotta realize we really from the streets. If it really was a feud, it would have big no, it would have been a problem. But I got love for Baby and them, Lil Wayne. They come from where I come from. It's always been a competition. We everybody want to be the best. It's like playing basketball. LeBron them, you know, when they get with Kobe and them after the game, they can play on the All-Star team together. But when they play against each other, you got to be the best. Right. I've always got into music like I got to be the best at what I do, and then that's the same way they feel. And everybody get a turn. It's like they got some hot artists, they doing their thing. We proud of them because they from the city I'm from. But, you know, everybody get their turn. It's like what we doing right now. I tell people, I read in the Bible, you got to learn to celebrate people's success. So I just hope people could celebrate mine again because it's about to happen again.